Hello Pisces, welcome back to Fifi's Tarot Readings. I hope you are all doing wonderful and amazing. For those that are new to my channel, a very warm welcome. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much, Pisces. Welcome back. Also, Pisces, apologies for not doing a reading last week. I did lose my voice, but it is back. And also, this will be the last week I'll be doing the reading in this environment. I will go back to my usual space with all my other cards. So renovations, they are almost finished, but it's still very dusty. It is still pretty loud. So we're just doing the last reading for this week. We are doing it here. But then next week we will be back in my usual space. I've got all my other cards there and it's just a lot better. But Pisces, we will do the best here. So your time is very valuable, Pisces. Let's get straight into it. Let's jump straight in. I'll clear the deck for you first. Pisces, I want to explore the original topic that I wanted to explore last week before my voice disappeared. And it was about current energies. This reading is timeless. But I want to know, as in, you know, what is that the cards want to reveal or show you at least, or confirm for you, for the collective watching this. So whether you are in connection or not with your person, even if you're on a break or you're together and you want to know how to move forward, I usually find out pretty early, Pisces, if you are talking to your person or not. Let's see, current energies and anything that your spirit team would like for you to know. Upcoming changes, or as I say, what's the heads up? Pisces, please, and their person, current love energies. All right, so already as we can see, Pisces, we have a highlighted message, we have a dominant message, same thing. For those that are new to my channel, I will explain what that is in a moment. Here we go, and last one. That's another one right there. Here we go. So before I see the bottom of the deck, let's look at these highlighted messages. So these actually do bear a lot of weight. So you may hear me say highlighted messages or dominant messages. It's only because, as I said, they're quite important. They bear a lot of weight, so much so that they actually don't need to be in the actual spread. They, in fact, may actually help carry the rest of the spread. So let's see what are the messages. Okay, already I can just tell that there is regret here, Pisces, that someone has broken up with you, or perhaps there is regret here that maybe if you did, break up with someone, or maybe even if you're just on a break, and even if it was mutual, there is regret here for some of you. Now we have Justice here. Now that is ruled there by Libra. There could have been a separation. We're talking about formal separation, even divorce as well, but nobody's happy because we have the Four of Cups. That is Cancer energy right there. You may find yourself, if it's not you, if you cannot relate to what I'm saying, Pisces, it is definitely your person. It could also be both of you at the same time. This is the feelings of being quite melancholic here. In other words, thinking about the past of what was, yes, or what should have been. And we're thinking about the past and it makes us a bit sad, thinking that, you know, that ship has sailed. There's no way at all that things can ever improve. What I really like is that Justice on its own is a really positive card. So if you have any yes or no questions, like, will I hear from my person? Can this be healed? Will I get closure? It is a very strong yes. Always remember, major arcanas are way more powerful than any court cards or minor arcanas here. It seems here that you are due for an apology. It seems that also perhaps your person would like to balance the scales, which means also making up for lost time. So I'm feeling here that it almost feels that you and your person feel that you have lost a lot of time. And here we have your person here really holding on to that faith. Now, even if it's a tiny little bit, it's there. Instead of looking at these cups, they're looking up to that one cup, praying perhaps for another chance here with you. Let's see. Because this energy is quite strong and it will carry the rest of the reading forward. What else do we have at the bottom of the deck that is unseen? What do we have? Because it went that way, that card came out. We have Strength. That's a major there for Leo. So it actually does speak of unconditional love. And that may actually surprise you, but the Strength card is all about unconditional love. It's also about actually actively holding back, Pisces. You may actually be actively holding back, thinking, I'm not going to be the one that actually approaches this person. And that's fair enough. I see here that your person is holding back, but it is taking their almighty strength to actually hold back. Honestly, what I actually really do like is I saw that you had the Devil card underneath. That's Capricorn energy. This is really good to have a combination, only because the Strength card is all about recovery. It is moving forward on from anything toxic, any addictions or dependencies here. It could be anything from too much eating, too much shopping, too much drinking, self-medicating, for example, like that. So if you know that's definitely not you, it definitely could be your person. But it seems here that your person is really overcoming perhaps even their shadow side, their shadow self, or any obsessions here when it comes to this connection. It's also about the return of health, especially physical health, really taking care of oneself. But it also, yeah, I quite like that combination. That's very promising. Now, did notice that you had the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the fastest knight. There are 4 knights and this is the fastest one. Now, the sword is pointing down. So what does that mean? No communication, things that have not been said or expressed yet, but they will be, because the swords do represent a matter of weeks, and we already have the bird there that's already taking flight that represents communication. So do not be surprised if your person is perhaps thinking, I would like to give Pisces the Ace of Pentacles. That's a brand new start. It's something promising, of value. It's something tangible. And it's pretty much the only thing that they're thinking about. And when they're not thinking about it, well, yeah, they can fall a little bit into victim mentality mode. Just feeling really melancholic here about the past. Let's get to your main reading. That was a lot to digest for things that have not happened yet, but could definitely, there could be some activity in the next couple of weeks. We'll get to the first line first. Let's do it. What do we have? Yeah, we have the Lovers. That's Gemini energy. You're getting really good cards. You've got the 10 of Cups, and this is you. This is Pisces energy right here. I can already tell you that there will be some form of reunion. Now, remember, I always say that reconciliation, reunion, that is going to mean, that word is very personal. It's very different. Reunion could be just to move forward together as a couple and start over again. It could be for friendship, to clear the air, or a chance for forgiveness. Yeah, we have the 2 of Wands. It seems that your person is really, I think there are, it's not if, it's a matter of when are they going to do this. We have the Lovers. Many moons ago, for those that do know tarot, it was originally called Choices. And we have, this definitely could be mutual, because 10 of Cups is your energy. That's Pisces energy, choosing each other again. A deep soul connection, soul contract as well. There is still a lot of love here. And what I love is that the 10 of Cups is my happily ever after card. And out of all the 10s, Pisces, this is actually my favorite one. It is a very strong card indicating reunion, happiness, contentment, commitment, / marriage, children, or having a blended family. Wow. And the 2 of Wands here shows that your person will be reaching out first, because I do see you holding back, and I'm sure you have your reasons why, but your person doesn't want to wait anymore. This is your person stepping into the unknown, extending that olive branch first. So it's kind of making sense what's happened here. Let's get to the second line. 7 of Cups, that's Scorpio energy. The beating heart of your reading, which can often represent mutual energies, is the Queen of Cups. That's you right there. Receiving that cup. That's like the Ace of Cups metaphorically there, starting over. What else do we have? The 10 of Swords. Gemini energy. So where there is an ending, as we can see there, we have a solid brand new beginning. So several scenarios already that I'm picking up. See, the 7 of Cups can be that perhaps your person here was tempted by options. The Devil is the card of extremes. It is the card of temptation. So were they tempted by someone or something else over you? This could also mean perhaps there were commitment issues here in the past, or unfortunately they did a very good job of making you feel like an option, which led to the ending here. Because now the more cards we put out, we can start reading them from different lines. This could also mean for you, which will directly impact you with all these cups, that you might feel a bit emotionally overwhelmed or even confused by how certain your person is, because their energy is coming across quite strong. And here they are in the beating heart of the reading. This card will affect all the other cards. And it's already showing here that this person's thinking highly of you, but they're coming in here with all these emotions. And it's almost like they really want to fix the damage that they have caused. Because as you can see, none of the swords here are touching this person. In traditional Rider-Waite, all the swords are actually lodged into the person's back, but this time it's not. So I feel here that you're still carrying around some of that mental hurt or that anguish still from what's happened. See, the Ten of Swords is when we kind of feel that the relationship has hit rock bottom. It could be something that they have done, something unruly, something unfair, something unjust here that happened to you. And you were probably blindsided because it's sometimes known as the worst card. And I feel like this has already happened. It's about loss, ending, separation, or divorce, which I really picked up already there with the Justice card. But like I said, where there is an ending, there is a beginning. And I'm seeing here that you're kind of really thinking about it. You're kind of diving into your feelings because you're still feeling quite betrayed or cheated by this person because your last memory of them is actually not very nice. Let's get to the last one. Three of Pentacles. That is Capricorn energy. Okay. That's face-to-face meetings. In the near future, we have the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. That's all about healing. Oops. In the outcome, we have the Hermit. Now, when I did pick up the Hermit, I also actually saw the Sun, which is my favorite card, as you can see. So there was, I don't believe in, mistakes or coincidence. I think there was a reason why I had to see that. Because if anything, I think you're going to be contemplating everything that this person says. The Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, teamwork. And it's almost like I feel like your person doesn't really know how to approach you, how to say the right things to you. This is indeed about face-to-face, collaboration, meeting you face-to-face here with the intention here to provide healing. Because you see, this particular card, the scales are just slightly off balance. They're not completely straight. So definitely, I think that you were on the receiving end here where perhaps you were giving and your person was very happy to take. This can actually also show either there's something monetary happening in the near future. Also, perhaps your person is working up very hard to pay off any loans, any debts. There could be spousal support, child support, especially if there is separation or divorce happening, whether it's with you or if they're doing that with someone else. It is a card of generosity and gifts here as well. Do not be surprised then, Pisces, upon meeting you, should you want to, that they do give you something physical here. But then we have the Hermit, that is Virgo energy. It is the wise sage. I actually quite like this because I see a period here where it's like you're not saying yes, but you're not saying no. And then I wasn't going to get this other card, but because I took it out, I actually saw it and I knew I had to take it out. We've got the Sun. That is ruled by Leo. It's probably pretty much the happiest card in the deck. And I feel after much contemplation, Pisces, that you actually may, in due time, slowly, at least start off as friends with this person. I don't see you rushing back with this person though. But this is like known as pure happiness, blessings, joy. Let's see. Wow. And the fact that you've also got the Sun in the outcome, it's already telling me, it's self-explanatory that there is going to be a happy outcome. So let's see. I actually really like also seeing the Hermit because it really shows here that both of you have learned massive lessons, especially your person. But that's you for a while doing some introspection. It's a bit of soul searching, looking within. We've got some cards that flipped over. Yep, it's too much. I want to clarify these cards for you. Two more and last one. All right, here we go. All right, bottom of the deck. All right, one of the loveliest nights, we have the Knight of Cups. That is Pisces, Cancer energy right there. So this is an apology, but it's a genuine one because it's coming from the heart. And this one also actually points to also some form of reunion with this person. So if we always remember that nights are about messages, but certain changes of the romantic kind. And this Knight here of Swords is all about communication here. Yeah, your person's a bit stressed about coming forward though. Can it work? We've got the Ten of Wands. So that's Sagittarius energy. Many would argue that this is probably the most stressful card. It's a card of high stress. Each single wand there on your person's back represents a lesson that they have learned. That's the wise sage right there, never to be repeated again. But yeah, I don't feel that home life, work life for your person is actually the best right now. But in reaching out to you and extending that olive branch first to open up lines of communication is stressing them a lot. And look at that, we've got the King of Cups, the Queen and the King of Cups. We've got the perfect match, but you're not on the same spread yet. So that means you're not on the same page. This has not happened yet. Let's move forward. Yeah, look at this. You got the Sun again, my favorite card. The fact that you got it twice, we're talking about double blessings, double happiness, double joy. And what I like is that, see, we've got the Five of Wands. That's Leo energy. That's a card of major conflict. That perhaps, you know, your last memory of them was arguments, or the way they conducted themselves just really, really hurt here. This actor shows when there's way too many people around this connection that just cause trouble. But the fact that we have the Sun, which is what I love, it's the card of illumination. And if we have any challenging cards, it will soften the effect of it. There's nothing more happier, nothing more abundant here than the Sun. Now just notice that you also have the Wheel of Fortune, the card of destiny, moving forward here. There is a reason then, Pisces, why this person is coming back, why they're feeling quite melancholic here about this separation here. They know that something unruly, something unjust, something that was very unfair, thanks to them, that happened to you. And now they want to fix it. The question is though, and look at that, what came out was also the Page of Pentacles. There are no coincidences or mistakes. Page of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. That's offering you something small at the start. That's also face-to-face communication, which you got here already. Now we're talking about the Lovers. Let's talk more about it. Yep, Judgment, beautiful. That's Scorpio energy right there. What I do love is that when we get the Judgment card, it actually does speed the pace of the other cards. So just to give you an example, Pisces, if all of these wonderful things were supposed to happen in 4 to 5 months, for example, can happen in around 2 to 3 months. That's why it's a really good card to get here. The judgment of your person was very poor in the past. We're seeing here now that your person on their own has had huge life changes, major epiphanies. We can call them spiritual awakenings. This often happens when there's been major changes in their life here as well, or during this time apart. Your person has really grown up here, because we're seeing kings, we're seeing queens, and we're seeing the wise sage, the Hermit at the end. So this is literally your person knowing that there will forever be unfinished business if they do not come forward. So here they are trying to bring this back to life, and here you are on the receiving end of the 10 of Cups. Let's talk more about it. Yep, 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Now, for some of you, you may be in a long distance connection. If not, it's just bothering your person. They're just probably feeling that distance here. It happens when we no longer feel each other's energy though. This is the second fastest moving energy. The first one, of course, being the Chariot. So what I say, and I usually joke about it, but I'm pretty serious when I say this, Pisces, when we see the 8 of Wands, I always say start charging your phone, keep it next to you if you do want to hear from your person, because it will be lighting up. This is all about Cupid's arrow, love messages straight to you, and it's all about, you know, generosity. It's all about healing now, listening to you. You know, everyone talks, you know, everybody listens. A lot incoming, outgoing, incoming, and this is what it's going to be about. Is that they wish to see you face to face. They want to bring this back to life. Let's talk about that 2 of Wands. So that is literally your person taking that first step. Let's add more. See, we've got the 3 of Pentacles again. Yeah, see? 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, sandwiched in the middle is you. So what does that mean? So when we start getting the same cards, and we start getting the similar energies, it's already telling me that you are mirroring each other. Not 100% until I see the 2 of Cups, but to a certain degree, you're both willing now to meet in the middle, both willing to see each other face to face. Beautiful. I like that. So let's talk about the 7 of Cups. Let's talk more. Beautiful. You got the 9 of Cups. That's you again. That's Pisces energy. So what I'm getting here is there's just hearing back from this person is going to trigger a lot of emotions, because we've got a lot of cups. We've got the 7, we've got the 9, we've got the 10 of Cups there, we've got the King and the Queen of Cups. That is a lot of emotions here, which means there's more adoration, admiration, there's more love here. It's stirring up those feelings, it's pulling on your heartstrings, and it's going to happen. This is a personal wish here that's being granted here for you. And speaking about you, let's talk about you. What do we have? See, we've got the Hermit again. Beautiful. You're mirroring each other. Both of you have learned major lessons here. Pisces, especially for you, that you're not going to let this cycle repeat ever again. And for your person, if they were the ones that walked away, if they gave you some lousy excuse why they couldn't be with you, or if it was that one argument, whatever reason it was, Pisces, it's not going to happen again. Because here we have that spiritual awakening, and here we have both of you being represented as the Hermit, both of you learning major lessons here. A lot of grown-up energy. But we need to also address what happened in the past, the 10 of Swords. is the Empress. So the Empress ruled by Taurus could also possibly be a Libra. This is the most abundant card, just like the Sun, but it is the most fertile and the most creative card. Now, this is literally like a cornucopia of opportunities here. For some of you, yes, if your person was, let's say if there was a third party, they could have been separated here from the divine feminine. So it could be like a girlfriend, a partner, a wife. It could also be separating here from your mother, a female friend. So it's really good to sit down and ask yourself, who is this person? Could be the mother of their children here as well. Or, for example, it's actually just the regret and the separation from you. Because this actually already shows me here how they hold you in high regard. They're seeing you as someone very accomplished, successful, good head on your shoulders. What I really like about the Empress on its own is that there's some deep thought about giving birth to this situation here once more. Beautiful. I like this. So we're seeing here in their hopes, fears, and wishes is yes, they want to see you. Then there is a fear that you may say no to them. Let's add more on that. Yeah, see, we've got the Ten of Swords again. See how we're getting these repeat cards. We've got the Ten of Swords here again. What I'm really liking about your person's energy, not liking what they did in the past, is that they want to meet you face to face because they want to talk to you about what happened. You see, again, none of the swords are touching this person. If you do look up on Google Images, Rider-Waite, the Ten of Swords, all the swords are lodged in the person's back. So the pain is still there, and it was probably recent. But I feel here that your person wants to talk to you about this. And I think it bothers them the fact that there is unfinished business and that, well, you are literally their wish come true. And I think it took this separation from your person to figure that out now. Probably, I think they're more scared that it's too late though. Let's talk about that Six of Pentacles in the near future is the Nine of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. I'm kind of really seeing here that your person, and this definitely could be you because you're both mirroring each other. I'm going to say almost 100%. Both of you here are really independent, resourceful, focusing on your studies or your finances, your career here. A lot of you could be self-employed or having that $1 million idea because the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress. So this is the thing, Pisces, and I always say this, do not be surprised during a period in the near future, because this is the near future, where you're really, really busy, you're being super productive, you got your head in the books, everything's like going your way, and then boom, you may receive something physical from this person. Of course, it could be a message. It's all about healing, of course. It could be a gift, something that pulls on your heartstrings. I'm going to say it's actually more a message. It could be FaceTime, a text, an email here that's... They've given a lot of thought into this. Let's talk about the outcome. Let's see. Seven of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Wow. See, I pull more cards out because the outcome is never a straight line. So we have Aquarius and we have Sagittarius energy here. I honestly feel, I'm inclined to say this, Pisces, is that you don't really trust this person 100%. The fact that we got the Ten of Swords twice, we get the Hermit twice, you're in deep thought. Can you trust this person? What if they leave you again, for example? Because we have the Fox. In other cards, sometimes we actually have the Cat. They both don't make any noise, but they could also be returning back to you quite secretive. See, again, look how stressed your person is. Are you going to say no? I feel the majority of you are going to say yes, but in your own time, I think you're going to take your time with this. That's the Wounded Warrior. The Wounded Warrior does not give up. Yeah, see, I knew it. In the end, we have a successful reunion with that Two of Cups. Cancer energy. Beautiful. The Two of Cups is a very literal message here where it says that now is not the time to give up on those you love. Let's get 3 cards here from the Romance Angels. This beautiful card, the Two of Cups, it's a beautiful, happy ending, but that's not going to happen overnight. If anything, I believe your person is going to have to really be patient with you to earn back trust to get out of this. Let's get 3 cards. There we go. 2 more. Thank you. Last one. Bottom of the deck, keep an open mind. So this is obviously, you know, but this also applies to your person. We need to keep an open mind. We need to be flexible about how things can unfold and unravel. Obviously, we have the attraction that is still there. I'm going to say pay attention to the red flags. And it's not that they're going to hurt you again. It's because this needs to be addressed. This is the red flag. I think they need to talk about it. Yep. Yeah, romantic feelings are still there. Let's continue. Yep, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This is almost hermit-like energy, but for the both of you to go away somewhere. Even if it's a cafe, I don't care where it is. It's got to be quiet, away from outside noise and distraction, where both of you can come and talk about what happened. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So for some of you, like I said, you are either committed or married to each other, or perhaps your person could be going through their own divorce right now. More often than not, the wedding card for me does represent committing to each other again, but this time making it better, like the 2.0 version. And we got past life relationship. You have known each other before, so that explains perhaps why, you know, you're both moving on, you're doing your own thing, but yet you still feel that pull towards one another, which defies logic and reason. Either way, the outcome here is looking amazing. It's looking fabulous. Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next week, and as just a reminder, I will be back in my usual space, so I can use different cards here as well. Thank you very much for joining me, Pisces, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.